Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will discuss the Kolkata flyover disaster, a case that exposed significant flaws in engineering ethics and project management practices. We are the group number 21, and my name is Hers Kachya. I am a first year graduate mechanical engineering student.
Hello, my name is Dishan Maisuria. I'm a second year master's student in chemical engineering.
Hello, my name is Hardik Kumar Gajara. I am second year master student in chemical and petroleum engineering.
Hi, my name is Hemax Patel. I am second year master student in chemical engineering.
Hi, my name is Ali. I'm second year master student in civil engineering.
So, start with an overview of the Kolkata flyover disaster. The flyover was named after Vivekananda. It was called Vivekananda Road Flyover. It was supposed to be 2.2 kilometer long, and the construction started in 2009 and was supposed to be completed in 2010. But still, in 2016, it was under construction. So on 31st March 2016, the 490 foot of steel span of the bridge got collapsed, and that took 27 lives, 27 lives of the people, and over 80 people were injured. And the parties that was involved in that incident were the construction company IVRCL and one ruling party which was in rule at the time of starting of the project, that was Communist Party of India, and the second one was All India Terminal Congress Party that was ruling at the time of the collapse. Now, starting with the cognitive bias, one of the major contributing factor was the cognitive bias. These biases which influence how the decisions were made. The first one is confirmation bias. The team had mistakenly believed that the project was proceeding as expected, ignoring the critical warning signs of structural issues. This prevented them from conducting necessary warning check and quality checks. Now, the second one is overconfidence bias. Team leaders overestimated their capability to manage the project and downplayed the financial and the technical challenges that arose during the construction. We already knew that the company was going through financial troubles, it was already under debt and had losses. The third one is return on investment bias. Even when the project showed clear signs of failure, the stakeholders continued pushing forward, and largely because significant investment of already that was already has been made. Now, my friend Hemax will continue the presentation.
All of this bias several impact on engineering ethics in this project. So instead of upholding safety standards, this bias led the team to make ethical questionable decisions. Like the rush to complete the project was fueled by the external political pressure, especially with the electronic timeline approaching. The environmental further extended by the cognitive bias, making engineering prioritize this project timeline over the public welfare. In the end, public safety, a core aim the engineering ethics, was compromised due to this bias, and the case highlights the need for engineering to remain alert and about the ethical principles and avoid bias that can cloud judgments. The tragic outcome underlines the importance of unbiased, safety first decision making in the engineering practices.
So now I'm talk about ethical implications. Like the cognitive biases involved in the Kolkata flyover collapse had a serious ethical consequences, like resulting in safety oversight had the prioritize project complication over public safety. As an engineer, we must uphold safety standard and resist external pressure, so that compromise our ethical responsibility. The tragic loss of life highlight the urgent needs for ethical accountability and in our professions. To prioritize safety and prevent future tragedies, we need to cultivate a culture of critical reflection and unbiased decision making.
Thank you, Hardik. Now I will be discussing about the systematic issues that contributed to the tragic collapse, starting from the project management failures, which are influenced by the persistent delays and the financial instability. So the IVRCL, the company, was severely behind the schedule, despite the original completion deadline by 2010. Only 60% of the work has been completed. This delay highlights significant project management issues, including poor planning and coordination. The second one is the financial instability under the project management failure. The construction company was facing a financial distress with around $490 million debt and a loss of around $81 million. So this financial strain likely led to the compromises in the quality and safety standards, to cutting of the cost and further leading the project issues. Second one is the regulatory and the oversight failures. It's influenced by the lack of proper oversight and inadequate safety protocols. So there was a noticeable lack of stringent regulation during the construction phase, and this failure allowed for deviation from safety standards and poor quality work to go unchecked. And this inadequate safety protocols concerned with the both workers and the civilians were severely compromised. Investigated report indicated that this protective equipment for the workers and the insufficient restriction on a public access to the construction site, which played a critical role in the scale of the disaster. Now the third one is the political pressure, which led to the rust in a deadline. So the political pressure from the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee imposed an 18 months of deadline to complete this project before the upcoming elections of the government. And this rush to meet the political deadlines likely to compromise the safety and quality in the construction process, prioritizing political expediency over public safety. And the last one is the engineering and the quality control issues. So experts have identified a faulty design and the use of poor quality materials as contributing to this collapse. And the design of the pier and the T-shaped cantilever was inadequate and leading to the structural instability. Additionally, there were inconsistencies in the construction materials used, with inadequate monitoring during the construction phase. And so, considering the ethical implications, we as engineers are ethically obliged, and all these systematic issues underscore a profound failure in the ethical accountability across multiple level of engineering practices, from project management to the regulatory oversight. So, the prioritization of the political agendas over safety protocols highlights the critical need for robust ethical framework for the engineering projects and the engineers. Thank you. Now my friend Ali will continue.
Thank you, Dishan. I'm going to talk about the lesson learned, and another thing which is very important is future prevention and strategies. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the lesson learned. So it is very important to have the rigorous surveillance of anything, because when you do rigorously surveillance, the chances of getting the error is minimized because people are watching through it, and there are a lot of technical tools that can be used to go through every microscopic or even precise decisions that can be taken from that. Other from that, like ethical accountability. Accountability is something that everybody should be accountable for their job, such as the engineers, supervisors, and other workers. Whosoever is responsible for the work, they should work as per their accountability, and they should be loyal to the work. And third thing is, which is very important in my understanding, is that improved project management. So what is the management in this case is, like, I'll talk about the triple M, like material, manpower, and machinery. So these things need to be prioritized and should be done in a well way, and there should be a realistic timeline. Unlike this project, like, things were not real, so there should be a realistic timeline, and apart from that, there should be realistic budget as well. Moving forward, let's talk about the safety protocols. The safety protocols consist of few things, such as safety audits. Regular safety audits can minimize the risk. And another thing is like the training. Training is very important, because when people are trained, the chances of getting error is reduced significantly. And everybody should use the PPEs, whether they're engineers, technicians, whosoever is working on the site, they should use proper PPEs, right? Apart from that, let's moving to another slide, which is about the future prevention and strategies. Comprehensive risk management. So when we have developed a rigorous risk management system, then the hazards identification can be done easily, and the mitigation should be done easily as well. Apart from that, there are a lot of advanced technologies that's coming up with the advancement of science and technology, that the sensors, drones, and AIs are using for the real-time monitoring. So sensors, what sensors does, sensors monitors everything on the site and check out what is like happening. So if there is a crack developed, in this case the crack has been developed, they could have notified this earlier. And the other thing is like the drones go through those places where, like, even you cannot human cannot go to the places. They can use the drones to identify the problems. Apart from this, there are a lot of AI tools that can be used. Apart from that, there should be, what I understood, that there should be transparent communication and collaboration. So what I understand from this is, like, communication is the biggest key to get a project done successfully, because if you are communicating well, it means you're reducing the risk, because when you discuss something, you get out of that problem and you get something positive. So with all these content, we are done with these projects, and thank you very much for liking it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.